Yes, students, in last lecture we had done with the activities of 1.4. Now we will do the activities of 1.5, Joan of Arc. Turn your pages to page 34, and students, please write this in your notebook, which will be of 200 pages. Okay, page 34. Read the extract from G.B. Shaw, George Bernard Shaw's play on Joan of Arc, and fill the tree diagram. Now, what is a tree diagram? It is nothing but like a flow chart. Okay. Now, setting, period, location. Now, period is year 1429, that is 15th century. Yes. Location is where? In France. Where is the location? France. Scene of the given play: Captain Robert, military officer, is seated at his table. His steward is facing him. He has a conversation with Joan and Pollengy. Yes. Now, characters. Who are the characters here? Robert, Joan, Pollengy, Stewart. Yes, the characters. Then main plot. Yes, what is the main plot or main idea of this particular play? Joan wants to receive orders from Captain Robert to go to the Dauphin to the king with his soldiers and free Orleans. Okay, so that is first activity, activity 1. Now, activity 2A. Pick out from the extract of the play 2 lines that provide evidence for each of the following. Yes, her confidence. Now, what is Joan's confidence? She speaks confidently. They will drive the soldiers before them like sheep. So these are the 2 lines that show us that Joan had a great confidence. Then her courage. She really doesn't seem to be afraid of anything. The squire's glare neither frightens her nor stops her. Her optimism. Optimism means positive attitude. Her words have put fire into me. I don't think it can be very difficult if God is on your side. So, see students, you can write 2 each of it because 1, 2, 1, 2 is given. Then her determination. Now you have to write lines from the extract or from the chapter. I have arranged it all. You have only to give the order. Second one, I will teach them all to fight for France. The fifth one, her patriotism. Patriotism means love for the nation. But I will teach them all to fight for France. You and Polly will live to see the day when there will not be a single English soldier on soil of France. Okay, so that is what the characters are, or what the particular evidence. Evidence means proof. Now going to third one. From the extract, find what the following are compared to and why. Yes, what are they compared to? As easy as. Yes. Now, Robert says that raising a cease is not easy as chasing a cow out of a meadow. Correct? So, from the extract, what is there compared to? Compared as easy as. So you have to write this line. Robert says that raising a cease is not as easy as chasing a cow out of a meadow. Enough, that much. Now, as mad as. Robert says that Pollengy is as mad as Joan. Yes, Robert says that Pollengy is as mad as Joan. Now, why so? You can give the reason. Now, first one, what reason is there? Because English soldiers were very cruel. They burnt, they plundered, they looted. And in second one, why so? Because Pollengy believed that Joan would free Orleans. Yes. Now the Doppin in Chinon is like a rat in a corner. Why? Why so? Because he is frightened of the British and is in hiding. Okay. Why so? Because he is frightened of the British and he is in hiding. Next one, the enemy, or you call the soldiers, will be driven away like what? Sheep. Because why so? Because Joan would teach the French soldiers to fight bravely for France. Why? Because Joan would teach the French soldiers to fight for France. Now, Joan of Arc is a bit of a miracle because Joan has been able to convince for Polanyi that she can free Orleans. Yes. Why so? Because she has motivated him not to give up and fight the English to free Orleans. Okay. Now this you have to write, students, in your notebook. Okay. Please see that you'll write because these particular things are very important. Now activity 4. Say why. Write in your notebook. Say why. Joan wanted to meet Captain Squire. Why she wanted to meet Captain Squire? To get orders to fight the British. Yes? Or she wanted to get orders to go and meet the Doppin, who would give her the order to fight the British. You can write it in your own words. Then, Joan did not ask for many soldiers from Captain Squire. Why? Because she knew that the Doppin would give her all she wanted. She was confident. Polanyi, Jack and Dick had offered to accompany Joan because they thought she was a bit of a miracle and she put fire into the soldiers. French soldiers were always beaten in war. Why? Because they only tried to save their skin and not fight for France. Next one, Captain Squire Robert said, I washed my hands of it because he was not still convinced that Joan would free Orleans and he thought to leave everything in the hands of God. Now going to this, activity 5, use a dictionary. I hope each and everyone have got a dictionary. Yes. Find the difference between the pairs of phrases, make sentences of your own. Now students, making sentences is a very important part. Yes, in language study you get it for 1 mark and also in the activity based comprehensions. Cut in. Cut in means interrupt. Cut out means to stop working suddenly. Yes, to cut out. To be held by, conducted, organized. To be held up, delayed. Yes, to be delayed. Run away, to escape from a place. Run for, to run towards a place, to save someone. Yes, go with. Go with means what? To agree. Yes, I go with his ideas. Okay, to agree. Go after means to follow. We must not always go after wealth or after popularity. Put fire into means to inspire. Yes, to inspire. And put fire out means to extinguish the fire. Extinguish, put out the fire. You all have to write meanings. Now, from an Indian history book, the internet, find out information about Indian women queens. At the beginning of the lesson, I told you all about Rani Lakshmibai, Rani of Jhansi. Yes, Rani Karnavati of Mewar. Just find more about them. Yes, what their similarities, what their contrast was. Now read the script and then write a summary of it in at least how many lines? 15 to 20 lines and try to do it in your book. Okay, bye.